I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. You are on the love train. Hello, Susie. There's Susie, and there's Barbara Waite, and there's Jeremy Fowler. Just so you guys know, Jeremy Fowler ate peppers or burned himself last night during 1 hot minute on an empty stomach, and he did not get calf cramps. Unbelievable. There she is, the one and only. Hi, Kristen. I'm not sure who else is here. Do me a favor, guys. Hi, Eden. Good to see you. There's Eden Bella. Thank you for being here. There's Brock Bandy. All right, you guys, let's all hit the like button. This is going to be a short video. John McCartney. John McCartney. Good to see you, dude. Thank you for being here. It's a good guy. Robert Suter. He's a suitor. He is. There he is. If you get the reference, you get it. Buenas noches, Amy. Lilac line. And I get a 5x5 by Brock. And Toby Reveille is here. Hi, Toby. Disclosure, Aaron. Got some fresh red Hobbs in the fridge. Morning there, night here. But I get it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. He's in Australia, you guys. There's Cindy G. Hugs, love, prayers for those needing or wanting. I need him and want him. Promise. Kevin Lessenberry. Good to see you, man. I'm glad you're here. There's Jane Aldrich. Look, I got a 5x5 from Jeremy. Jonathan, good to see you. Just want to say, hey, won't be on long. Have to work. Great to see you guys. Good to see you, Jonathan. Thanks for stopping in. Hit the like before you leave. I appreciate that. Mike Bragg, the train is rolling. Here's the thing about a train. Once you get the thing going, they don't want to stop. Lisa Trimble, another good one. Appreciate you guys being here. There's David Booley giving me a 5x5. And Keith Kingman is here. Good to see you, Keith. I have gone through so much salt. It is my cure for headaches. I'm glad it worked for you, man. And there's Barbara. Good to see you. Jim Rockford. You still live in Rockford. Good to see you, Jim. And there's Thumpaholic saying red warthog or chocolate primo. Given a choice, I love them both. Both fantastic peppers. Chocolate, totally different. They're such a different. Eat them both. Just not all at once unless you're ready for it. Barbara Waite with a 5x5. How cool is that? There's Josh Cohen. Hello, Cohen family. And the one and only Tommy Scoville. All right. Please hit the like, you guys. I'm going to be sort of brief, talk about a couple things, but it's going to be a relatively brief one. Got a lot going on. What a day I had today. Here's the thing. You'll hear about the day I had today, but not till probably next week or the week after. It's kind of how it happens. Sometimes I keep my cards close to the vest. Appreciate you guys being here. All right. Everybody, if you could, hit the like. In the description box, you're going to see a link for the Recovery Center. Jesus is our hope. It's pretty cool. It's a great name for a recovery center. Katie, you know what? Squirrel's sleeping on the couch. Katie is about to jump up and get her. Check this out, Tommy. Katie's being. I think she thought better of it. Man, I appreciate you guys being here. All right, so if you don't know, you know it's funny. Sometimes this is a good lesson to everybody. Not only do people not pay attention in videos sometimes, I don't mean mine. Nelson Maxwell, good to see you. Scouse and Proud, good to see you. I had a video this morning saying Scoville's going back to rehab. I got like 2 or 3 comments saying, man, I'm really sorry. I know you can do it. People don't even bother seeing videos. They just look at a thumbnail and pass on. That's dangerous, though, because you can look at something and just, that's what happens. People see something and just take it, and it becomes their truth. I got news for everybody. There is no such thing as your truth. I'm going to get to the Recovery Center in just a second. I promise you. But there's no such thing as your truth. There is God's truth, the truth. That's it. Honestly. And then there's whatever's not the truth. And there's no gray area. No video, froze for a bit. If you guys could do me a favor and somebody kind of chime in with a 5x5, 4x5, 1x2. There's a whole lot of combinations, but let me know how I sound and how I look. I'm going to wait just a second to see if I sound good. BT is back. It's a friend of mine. Good to see you, dude. Hello from the there we go. I got a 5x5. Hopefully, I want to say hopefully. I have a feeling it might just be you, but hope it smooths and straightens out. Well, that's a good comment. There's the truth. Some are just closer to it than others. My truth, new deodorant brand. Too funny. All right, so we went to rehab today. Tommy and I weren't in rehab. We went and helped. That's what we do. And we had it was a wonderful experience. Now, it's sort of a funny thing. Like I said, this is going to be a really long one. In every video now, by the way, all of them in the description box, you aren't going to see much. All you're going to see, unless something else pops up, all you're going to see is the recovery center. It's a PayPal account that goes directly to the recovery center. David runs the place. He doesn't get paid to run the place. I'm not kidding you. I don't even know how you know what? He's the Mother Teresa of that place. He really is, man. He just makes things work. But these guys that are fixing it, they're learning a trade, landscaping, cement, plumbing, you name it. But they don't get, they don't get paid either. They're learning a skill. So every penny you give, if you're able to give, goes to help. And miracles are happening there. Either way, I want you to pray if you're somebody who does. If you're somebody who doesn't, email me. We can talk about that. Jeremy Fowler, what was for lunch today? It's funny you ask that. We did something different today. Story time with Uncle Bill. I'm glad to see you. Let me tell you what we did today. John McCarty, what a nice guy. Man, I'll tell you what, I appreciate that more than you know. For real. Thank you so much. It makes a big difference. Dizzy Dragon got me a plug. His words, not mine, for some peppers here in South America. So hopefully I'll have some peppers soon. So here's what we did for lunch today. The very first time we went, I said, I said, can I make lunch? And he said, or actually he asked us, he said, do you think you guys could maybe get lunch? We're like, yeah, definitely. Lisa Trimble, I'm pretty good learning about Jesus. I'd love to see that. Got that on the Scout says he wants a Chase Seed tattoo. I got that on the what was that show called? Super Odds. Anyway, the very, very first time we went out there, or the second time, first time we just showed up, maybe we made, I can't remember actually if we made sandwiches the first time we went. Regardless, he asked us and I said, well, what? And he said, just, I got a lot of tattoos too. Trust me, a lot. I've had tattoos in like 3 different decades. Anyhow, he said 1 slice of ham, 1 slice of cheese. I said, okay. And they don't use mayo. They put butter. That's what they do. I said, okay, you got it. So we made them sandwiches. Then we came home and we had some left over. And I said to Tommy, you feel like having a sandwich? He said, yeah. Now, it killed me. You think I made a sandwich for Tommy and I with 1 slice of ham and 1 slice of cheese? While I was making it, I said to him, next week, 2 slices of ham and 2 slices of cheese. So he's like, I agree. So that was pretty cool. But this morning, we made 3 slices of ham and 2 slices of cheese. It's funny, we didn't tell anybody, right? So we just kind of hand the sandwiches out when it's after the Bible study, which was great. And you can see guys buddy and looking around and like, here's the great thing. We're getting to know these guys. And again, John McCarty, I can't begin to tell you how much that means. Thank you so much. It's a pretty cool logo. It really is. It's a great logo. Look at that. BT is back. Life is better today than it's been. And I'm grateful. I love, man, attitude of gratitude. Gets you everywhere. These guys at the recovery center, we're getting to know them, we couple new guys last week, no new guys this week, but it was great. We're seeing these faces, we're getting to know them. And didn't even mention, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, not last week or the week before. Actually, it was 3 weeks ago. It was amazing. Everybody was on fire. It was wonderful. 2 weeks ago when we went, one of the guys was going through it. And it was interesting. Like, look, I'm sober, but from heroin, I am. Sorry to hear. If you're hearing that for the first time, I apologize. Sorry if I bummed you out. But that's the truth of it. And I can't be fooled. Neither can Tommy. Hi, Sandy Wendy. Look at that. There's Sandy Wendy. So, you know, you can look at these guys. They're all clean. They are. But this one guy 2 weeks ago, there was something going on with him. And I mean, he looked different than he did the week before. Big time. Like he looked like a zombie. Then last week when we went, when I tell you he looked like a zombie, I mean, I give everyone, they come out, they give me a hug, me or Mana, and it's a beautiful thing, you know? And he looked at me, and for a split second, he looked at me like, I'm supposed to know you. I think I know you, but I don't remember how or where. And he was just lost. And this guy had a 1,000-yard stare, and it was scary. But here's the thing: it wasn't dope. No, it wasn't. So there's something, you know. Anyway, so today we went. We've been praying for him every day. Every single time we pray, we've been praying for this guy. But today he looked much, much better. So that was really cool. So they had a Bible study today, and you know, every single time we go, every single time we go back, it's like they had a landscaping crew come in since the last time. There's more shrubs, and there's palm trees, and it's just becoming the most beautiful place. I wish you guys could see. I'll get a picture. I'm going to get a picture of his journal, because years and years ago, he had the vision. He said he had a vision that God gave him, and he drew it out, what he wanted to do for a recovery center. When I show you the picture that he drew and that what's happening right now, you guys will go, oh, maybe it is a miracle. I believe that every single person that's sober is a miracle. I believe that. I don't just mean like, hey, it's a thrown around word. People say it too often. I mean a legit, like water to wine, blind to see, part the seas, the whole 9 yards. It's a miracle when somebody's sober. So to be at a recovery center where every one of them, none of them are using, every one of them work every single day. And if you got there, you'd see it. I mean, if you saw it, like, I don't care. It's tough. I don't care how good the shorts are or the videos I take. You can't begin to know the differences unless you stand in there. But the whole place is just spectacular, and all the guys are learning something, and it's amazing how fast this thing's growing. Now, since we started doing this, there's been a lot of people that have been wonderful. A lot of emails saying, how can I help? I want to help. Here's how it is. We couldn't have you guys email, PayPal Tommy and I, and then I promise you, we'd give every dime. I wouldn't take a penny, neither would Tommy. It's not how we are. But you know how people online are. They'd be saying that we're grifting and we're stealing from people. They say it anyway, but even when we don't. That's the danger of hearing something and go, it's true. We have to be smart, you guys, and use our noodle. Anyway, we couldn't have people send the money to us, and it just wasn't going to work. On top of that, if they sent it through like a super chat, like John just did, 30% of that goes to YouTube, and then I got to pay taxes on what I take. You know what I mean? So 30% goes to YouTube. I pay the taxes and give them what's left over. It's not helping them. I'm paying for it. So we didn't want anything like that. I've been talking for a while. I'm like, man, we got to get you a PayPal account. You have to, because if people see a PayPal account, they're like, PayPal is easy. They made it so easy. Just push a button there. I've given so many. I've had people. It's funny. I have people email me asking me for money, like they think I have a lot. It's pretty funny. If you get that, it's funny as can be. Anyway, so I'm very, very happy to tell you that David, he and I have been. He's on what? Everybody here, by the way, is on WhatsApp. They don't use like Verizon or. That's just not a thing. It isn't. It's not a thing. So WhatsApp is what everybody uses, right? In Claro cards. Everybody uses WhatsApp. When you see a business, I don't care what the business is, a restaurant, if you talk to a realtor, you walk by houses and there's a sign that says Vende, and there's got the WhatsApp number. Everybody uses WhatsApp. So he and I have been communicating back and forth from where he's at. And I've been saying, you have to get a PayPal account. Well, you got it. I'm really, really excited. It's in the description box, so people are giving. We're going to come up with a way to track it and send everybody a thank you letter with how much you've given, so you know, and receipt of that. So that's coming too. But today was funny. We were driving out there. It was Jim, me, and Tommy and David, and we're driving out there. David was driving. David's a great guy. We were pulling up to the place. We're talking, having a good time in the car talking, and he goes to take a left into the recovery center. And when I tell you that there was a pit there, 3 by 10,
all the way across the entire.
it was like 3 feet deep, and I mean the entire length of the whole driveway. And I didn't look to see how deep it was, but it was. We drove by it. It was deeper than that.
It was nasty.
It was, but he hit a left and went to pull in, and he almost did. Yeah, it would have been a wrap. I'm not even fooling you. His car would have been done, and he's a driver. He's a taxi cab driver. It was brutal. It was a wicked good piece of driving. David, if you're watching this, gangster, I said, man, you need to be at a road rally. Dude was bad. And then the way he pulled in, we pulled in the back. It was amazing. Excuse me. Toby wants to chase the tattoo. Gotta think about that. One day you might regret it. I don't regret any of my tattoos. I'm excited. Donate says D is back. I am too. We've been helping them a lot. Here's some big announcements are coming in the next week or two. So David says God works in mysterious ways. Well, you know what's funny? When you're a believer, things begin to make sense on your journey that didn't make sense before. You start seeing things you never saw. It's like God flexing. Like, in case you aren't noticing, it's me. That kind of stuff happens to me. It's absurd how often it happens to me. I'm not even kidding you. Robert Suter's got to go. Love to all, and one's for those in need. God bless you all. Thank you. You know what? I don't know if you know this, but he's a suitor. Hi, John. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. BioShock. Good to see you. We do not have a car here, Josh. Let me tell you something funny. I can't begin to tell you how happy I am I don't have a car here. For a couple of reasons. I can walk wherever you can get a cab from one side of the city to the other for $1. I was getting 2, but seriously. So
No more than 2.
yeah, there's no reason to have a car here. For how often I ever need to go out, I go shopping once a week. Everything else is just walking distance. It's like a very small city. But the other reason is this. I'm a good guy now. I haven't been arrested in a really long time. But I was talking with Tommy about it today, literally today. Funny, we were talking about this. There's only been one time where I got arrested where I wasn't in a car, where it didn't start that way. And not that I do things today to get arrested. I don't do anything wrong. But I'm really excited not to have a car, not to have insurance, not to have to worry about any of that. Toby Reveille, I don't regret the amount of respect I have for you, Johnny. You know what? That's an awfully kind. You know why, Toby? Because I say your last name right, and everybody else butchers it. It's a great last name, Reveille. Isn't it? I dig it. Galthy, good to see you. Jigsaw, good to see you. You know, let me share with you guys real quick. I'll save that for tomorrow's video. Yeah, don't you think? Yeah, I'll save it for tomorrow. Dizzy Dragon says, Brother Scoville, fastest car. Brother Scoville Electric.
Yeah, BSE.
Yeah. Well, we've only made one.
And technically, that's in a hangar.
It's in a hangar in Tucson. So if you guys don't know, Tommy and I had created the fastest car ever. Ever.
If our lawyer ever says yes,
we will release it. Here's the deal about the car. It's number one. It's Jigsaw likes the glasses. Thank you, Jigsaw. Not only is it faster than like several seconds. I mean, it's faster than the Tesla. In the quarter mile, it's a couple seconds faster. In 0 to 60, it's like a half a second faster. It's absurd. Like barely over a second to go to 60. It can go further on a charge than any other electric car. It handles like a rat with sneakers. Sexy? Forget about it. It's beautiful. You should see the lines on this thing. And it recharges from dead to full battery like that. Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean I don't have it. And like Tommy said, at some point, our lawyers are going to tell us, and we can finally release this thing. You know what? You're going to be in my prayers, Jigsaw. Depressing. You cannot. Oh, a little depressing. You cannot find a job. I don't know if you mean that you can't find one or I can't find one. I got my job. I hope if you're looking for one, I'll keep in my prayers, bro. BT is back, says, I have Christian parents. I don't consider myself one. However, I believe in parts of it, i.e. an afterlife. Listen, dude, if you believe in the afterlife, you might want to take a look at how you're going to get there. Great things happen. Make me consider it more. Yeah, I want to be with you, dude. Eternity's a long time. But yeah, email me if you want. We'll talk about it. Is it? Roberta, good to see you. David Bully asks, how are we doing? Tommy, you and I?
Good.
We're good. Thank you. Yes. Godwick, hello, Johnny, and everyone in the chat. Hope you had a great day. We did. Thank you so much. Oh, you cannot find one. I saw you in there. I thought you meant me. I'll pray for you, bro. You know, I know it's hard. My son was struggling getting one. He got one last week. I messaged him tonight and said, hey, how you doing? Because I'm at work. So I'll be praying for you, dude. Honestly, I will. You know, network, talk to people. You know what's crazy about? I was talking to my son about this. Here's my email if you want to get it. Reach out to me. When I was a kid, when I was younger, you know how I got a job? You'd look in a paper where someone would give you a tip on the job. You'd make a phone call and you'd sell yourself. I cannot remember calling somebody on the phone for a phone gig and having them not, and immediately, yeah, come in here. Now you got to go online. I will email you, BT is back, says. I'm open to learning. Wow, how exciting is that? Made my day. I'm not even joking. Made my night. It's nighttime here. Thank you, man. I have your email already. But I'm glad. Let's do this. Let's start that. Uncle Bill, Outdoor and Wildlife Adventure. Want ads. Yeah, man. They don't have that anymore. You got to go online. How do you stand out when you have an application online and everybody else? You want a little tip? Do you guys want a tip? If you're looking online for yours, Jigsaw, this is what you want to do. You have to know that AI is determining what apps are worth looking at. What are they looking for? The right person. So what you put when you fill out the thing online and say, I'm the right person. I'm serious. Say, I'm the right person. I'm the person you're looking for. Trust me, try it. You'll thank me. There is science to it. Trust me. I promise you, you'll thank me later. I mean it. So you're going to say, I'm the guy you're looking for. I'm the one you're looking for. The woman, I'm not sure Jigsaw what, but I'm the person. I'm the guy that you made this ad for. Kristen says, I remember walking around the malls, going in stores, asking for paper applications and filling them out. I will try that. Trust me. I didn't come up with it. If that was my idea,
Yeah,
I'd be like, yeah, never take my idea. Seriously, bad idea. I saw that. Okay. So it makes sense. It's an algorithm. What are they looking for? The right guy. I'm telling you, try it. All right. So to sum it up, everything is going really well. There was someone that we've been very worried about that was not looking good at all. Scary. In fact, today, David, the guy who drove us out there, David said, he's like, yeah, man, that dude looked scary last week. He looked different, man. It was crazy, but he looked much better today. And the Bible study we had today was fantastic. Everybody, when they say, who wants to read first verse? I'm telling you, guys jump to their feet. It's almost like they're fighting to be the one who reads it. They're all engaged. They have homework. Nobody doesn't have their homework done. I'm not kidding. If you're a sober person and you have a substance abuse problem, you're 20. I don't think it's probably a lot more than 20, but they say you're 20% more likely to beat it. Hi, Arwa. Here's Arwa. You're 20% more likely to get sober if you're a person of faith. Look at that. Godwick, I already said a prayer for you, Jigsaw. I love that. Yeah, you're in my prayers. I promise you. Tonight I'm praying for you. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up now. Everything is going great. The recovery center is going really well. It's every single time. It's so incredible. I wish I had a better way to show you the changes that are happening there. Just know that it's Katie, come here. Get in the basket. Come on. Yeah, it is. Look, she's going to jump right in the basket. If you guys wait 2 seconds, we're going to end this thing with the cat in the basket. But I wish there was some way I could have the film crew there so you could really see the scope of how incredible this thing is and how it's changing, because it's absolutely unreal how fast this thing is changing. It's amazing. So we're going to be going out next week. I don't know, maybe 4 slices of ham. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe I'll get crazy and do 4 slices of ham. But the guys had a good time. We'll be back again next week. Everybody who's given, and Katie Purry is great, Jigsaw. Come here, Katie. Oh, she jumped. You know what? The second I went to reach for, she's like, oh, Dad's coming. You know what's funny about that cat? Tommy can rub her belly and play with her nonstop, and she's so gentle with him. I mean, she'll bite him and claw him, but gently. The second I touch her, she attacks me until she loves me, and then she's loving me, and it's like, I'm dad. She can do that with me. Look at that. You're going to find a job. I know it. Hi, Archie's mom. There's Archie's mom. She's wicked spoiled, but she deserves it. All my girls are spoiled. Mike Bragg, the recovery center looks like a resort. It's looking so much better. It really is. Everybody's got their own bed now. The center is incredible, says Arwa. It really is a beautiful thing. So we'll be back again next week. And just so everybody knows, I'm going to be doing a show. I don't know what day I'm going to do it, but it's going to be one of the most unique live streams I've done. I'm going to tell you guys a story that's going to make you. You're either going to say, the dude bumped his head, or you're going to go, wow. But I'm going to tell you I'm going to share with you a story that's going to blow your hair back. Jigsaw, you are in my prayers. I'm not even joking. She wants to love on her own time. That's a cat, right? That's a cat. So get ready for a very, very different live stream that you're not going to want to miss. The thumbnail is going to get your attention, and the title is going to really get your attention. Every word of it is the truth, the gospel truth. So get ready for that. That's coming up. Please join my brother and Kristen, if you could toss in Tommy's channel. He's going 5 after.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting one. So please join us. You're going to see we got here. This is a beef stick. What kind of beef is this? Is this like salami or something? Prosciutto? What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. There is Tommy's channel, the Lifeboat, Love Boat. You're on the love train right now. The funny thing is, the love train, the bus used to have stops. The train doesn't ever stop. Thank you, Kristen. The train doesn't ever stop. But we slow down just a little bit till you get on. Get on whenever you want. So rude for me to eat while I'm doing a live stream. I love you guys. Thank you for praying for us. Pray for the guys at the recovery center. For real, please keep doing that. It makes a huge difference. Those that can give to the PayPal, I love you for it. Those that are praying, I love you for it. Prayers are so important. Thank you guys so much. Please, please, please join Tommy tonight, 5 minutes after the hour. It's going to be an interesting one. I've been listening to him work on it. We'll see you guys tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm Johnny Scoville. I'll see you over on the Love Boat in just a little bit. Swiss Chase the Heat. Uh-oh. Didn't hit the end.